Training camp on Tuesday. Jacob Rogers, the right tackle, was sitting it out with an exercise bike, still nursing a strained MCL, one of many concerns for Bill Parcells.
I mean, I don't want to get into too much of this because things can resolve, but obviously I'm a little concerned about safety spot. I do have some concern about outside linebacker, quite frankly. Now that might surprise you, but I'm just talking about depth there. I'm a little worried about that. The other things that are basically bothering me is I'm not getting Spears ready to play. I mean, I want him to be in the mix. I want Sean Ryan to get in the mix. You know, it's just one thing after another, really.
No Bill Parcells coach team has ever posted back-to-back losing seasons, but if the 05 Cowboys become the first team to earn such a distinction, then the Cowboys will most likely set a more ignominious franchise record, longest playoff drought for those wearing the star. Of course, there's a blend of rookies and new veterans that have those in Dallas talking far more of silver linings than dark clouds. Adam Schefter recently visited Cowboys camp and came away with these 5 thoughts.
On any given day, Dallas coach Bill Parcells can be found wearing a blue T-shirt with a Cowboys star on the front and the motto, "Winning is our business," on the back. For the Cowboys, it's time to get down to business. They haven't won a playoff game since 1996, an 8-year drought that ties the longest in franchise history. Parcells doesn't take kindly to such slumps, nor does Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. It's why Parcells helped create the T-shirts he did, and why Jones doled out $32 million in signing bonuses for quarterback Drew Bledsoe, cornerback Anthony Henry, guard Marco Rivera, and nose tackle Jason Ferguson. Neither man has any plans for this franchise going 9 straight years without winning a playoff game. Through the early part of training camp, it looks like a Texas linebacker is going to win the NFL's Defensive Rookie of the Year. If it isn't former Texas linebacker Derek Johnson in Kansas City, it'll be Dallas linebacker DeMarcus Ware. From the moment he arrived in Dallas, after being selected with the 11th overall pick, Ware is lined up at outside linebacker in Dallas's new 3-4 defense and blown past Cowboys offensive linemen. It's so unfair, but some onlookers already have compared Ware to another of Parcells' former pupils, Lawrence Taylor. But let's just wait a bit on that one, at least until Ware starts clubbing quarterbacks in regular season games. For now, he's demonstrating the quick first step and necessary instincts to become the great pass rusher the Cowboys have lacked. Had Cowboys running back Julius Jones started more than 7 games last season, he would have easily cracked 1,000 yards rushing. This season, he's targeting an even loftier number. Jones thinks he can get to 1,700 yards. And the great part for the Cowboys is Jones is no longer their only rushing threat. When Jones is tired, the Cowboys now will have options they didn't have last season. One will be free agent acquisition Anthony Thomas, who had 2,000-yard rushing seasons in Chicago. Another will be 4th-round pick Marion Barber III, who has impressed since minicamp. And keep an eye out for undrafted free agent Tyson Thompson, who played at San Jose State but grew up in Irving, Texas. If Thompson sticks to the final roster, and the way he has looked this summer, he will, he would become the first player in franchise history to grow up in Irving and then make the Cowboys roster. Dallas was so desperate for help at cornerback that it signed free agents Anthony Henry and Aaron Glenn. Yet the cornerback who might upgrade the secondary most this season is Terrence Newman, the Cowboys' former first-round pick from 2003. All appearances are that Newman has regained the confidence he lost last season when quarterbacks picked on him as if his skills and credentials didn't matter. So let this serve as a warning to Eli Manning, Donovan McNabb, Patrick Ramsey, and every other quarterback on the Cowboys' schedule. With Henry starting opposite him, and with Glenn playing the nickelback role, Newman is reverting to his rookie form. Newman is a new man. Cowboys quarterback Drew Bledsoe has gone from playing for the Bills to playing for Bill. Each should bring out the best in him. Like Parcells and Jones, Bledsoe has a whole lot to prove this season. Anybody with any pride would use his firing as inspiration for the next job he did. Bledsoe got fired in Buffalo, got hired in Dallas, and now has been entrusted with the franchise that Parcells and Jones have been unable to turn around themselves. the job is already underway. Even though the Cowboys scored only 11 points in their preseason opener Saturday night, it sure seems like Bledsoe has a lot more points to score and prove.
Well, we mentioned that Parcells has never had 2 straight losing seasons. He's coming off his 5th losing season of his career, and 3 of the previous 4 bounce backs have included a playoff appearance with, of course, a trip to the Super Bowl in '96 with the Patriots.